And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and he's gotten ahead of these first 3 hitters now. And that's a trend that his pitching coach is going to hope continues.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Casey. Michael Saunders makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Michael Saunders.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the block.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
A little bouncer. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Russell Martin now. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs, 39 driven in. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second.
Junior.
Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eric Hosmer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Eric Hosmer.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Liriano into his motion. 2-0 on its way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 16 homers and 49 runs batted in.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much.
Catcher.
One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, two things actually. One, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and two, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Alex Gordon will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Kevin Pillar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Devin Travis will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Cuthbert over to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19.
Jose Bautista will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Number 27 stands in for the first time.
Leading off for the Royals, second baseman, number 27.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Paulo Orlando will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Upton Jr., but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
The shortstop, number 2.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alcides Escobar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Liriano sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Now batting, Third baseman.
Chesler Cuthbert is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
The center fielder, number 6.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
First baseman, number
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The set and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Kendrys Morales is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Josh Donaldson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now a little pop-up off toward the 3rd base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Michael Saunders comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, not only are these guys not getting on base, they're not even getting off any good swings. That's the swing of a guy who's really out to sea right there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Chop this one right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Salvador Perez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Liriano has his target. Here it is on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton is there. One down. Alex Gordon is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Now batting,
Number 27 will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. After the break. And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out, number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Paulo Orlando comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. One pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Alcides Escobar will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Grounded foul off to the right. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this is just totally out of hand now. I mean, I don't even know why he's even out there. He's just going to keep hitting, guys.
Chesler Cuthbert is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The hit by pitch count, definitely worth keeping an eye on there. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now. A punch out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals leave 1. They're up 2-0. Kevin Pillar will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Gordon going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman
Devin Travis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
In there, a base hit.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Jose Bautista is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
You can't tie the game swinging at balls.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Josh Donaldson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. And Liriano's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Kendrys Morales will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike one.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that two-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In for his strike, and he hit on the ground to short. Tulowitzki comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number
Salvador Perez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Into the seats. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Runs away from him there. And the count levels at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Michael Saunders will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this is low, ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kane going back to the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Or maybe a little unlucky there. I thought the way he hit it, this might bring home their first run of the ball game, but you see this ball take a big bounce and hop right over the wall out there. So that'll force that runner from first to hold on at third base.
For the Royals, number 44.
New pitcher set to take over now as the former #1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tulowitzki is retired, and there's one away.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
So striding in, Melvin Upton Jr., as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Trying to hold the lead, and he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning. Alex Gordon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Liriano gets the sign. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Right fielder number 16.
Paulo Orlando stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses. 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. He's still on the short end. Number 67 will come in and pitch now.
For the Royals, number 67.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Devin Travis. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing.
Just checking.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Jose Bautista will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Pitch out, nothing doing. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. One and one, here it is. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and that's the right time to let it all hang out. This might be the last chance he gets.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Down the 3rd baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 2-1. Alcides Escobar will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time. Into the windup and the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Chesler Cuthbert will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. That's inside. 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
And this deep into the ball game, you get the feeling that he's not going to keep getting away with pitches like that, especially when they're up in the zone.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. To first. And Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They lead it 2-1. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Shortstop number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Striding into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Russell Martin comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top 2-1. Good night from Kansas City.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan G. His record is now 4-5. The loss goes to Francisco Liriano. He falls to 6-12. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.